There's no way. Look though, look. Players like this come around once, sometimes in our lifetime.
Obviously, a lot of this cheers me up. It's good to see everybody out here having a really good time. There's so many people that put in so much time and effort.
I think that we were pretty soft in the first half defensively and even in the third quarter, and we kind of went on a run in the fourth.
Justin, Caitlin Clark, Sophie Cunningham, and NBA legend Reggie Miller just dropped a bombshell and the entire basketball world is spinning. In a move no one predicted, the trio stepped into the spotlight with an announcement that's sending shockwaves through the sport, from intense on-court battles to unexpected off-court unity. Fans have been speculating, but nothing could have prepared them for this. Social media has erupted. Timelines are flooded. And insiders, they're calling it a potential game changer. So, what exactly did they say? And why is this being called the start of a brand new chapter in basketball history? The noise is real and it's only getting louder. What started as whispers has now turned into full-blown curiosity. Fans, analysts, and insiders all want to know one thing. What are Caitlin Clark, Sophie Cunningham, and Reggie Miller really planning? Each of them is a powerhouse in their own lane. Clark, the record-breaking star redefining the WNBA's future. Cunningham, a fearless force on the court and an outspoken leader off it. And Miller, the Hall of Famer whose legacy stretches from the hardwood to the broadcast booth. Lately, the three have been seen together far more than usual, laughing courtside, holding low-profile meetings, and dropping just enough cryptic social media posts to set the internet ablaze. Now, speculation is running wild, theories are flying, and with personalities this bold, anything seems possible. Could this trio be teaming up to launch a game-changing mentorship network, one that unites NBA and WNBA athletes under a shared mission? A space where rising stars, no matter their gender, get firsthand guidance from the game's elite? Or are we looking at the birth of a revolutionary development model, something that fuses data-driven analytics, mental conditioning, and leadership training to reshape basketball from youth leagues to the pros? Some think it's even bigger. Theirs was about a WNBA expansion push, backed by NBA legends like Reggie Miller. The goal: more teams, more cities, more spotlight on the women's game. And then there's the boldest theory of all, a global basketball academy, one that welcomes talent from every corner of the world, offering training led by legends and building the future of the sport across borders. Whatever it is, it's not small, and it's closer than we think. But here's where things get even more exciting. What if it's all of the above? Sources close to the trio suggest something much bigger may be in the works. A basketball think tank, a high-powered collective made up of elite athletes, visionary coaches, business innovators, and cultural voices, all united to reshape the sport from the inside out. We're talking influence at every level: league policies, media strategies, grassroots development, and global outreach. This isn't just a basketball initiative. It's a full-scale reimagining of what the game can be. And while elevating women's sports is a major part of it, this movement reaches further. It's about dismantling outdated systems, removing barriers, and building a future where gender, status, and background matter less than bold ideas and a shared love for the game. This isn't just about changing basketball. It's about transforming its entire ecosystem. This is about building a basketball culture that's more inclusive, more strategic, and more forward-thinking than anything we've seen before. Picture a world where a young girl in small-town America has access to the same training, mentorship, and opportunities as her male peers in elite academies, where retired NBA stars personally guide WNBA rookies, where college players don't just sharpen their game but also their futures, with real career tools and leadership support, where grassroots coaches tap into the same insights used at the league level, and where fans experience a sport that celebrates unity, growth, and excellence from top to bottom. That future, it might already be in motion, because if Caitlin Clark, Sophie Cunningham, and Reggie Miller are truly at the helm of something this visionary. We're not just witnessing a collaboration, we're witnessing the dawn of a new era in basketball. And the stakes, they've never been higher. One thing's for sure, the countdown is on. Whatever this trio is cooking up, it's bold, it's disruptive, and it's destined to leave a lasting mark on the game. But the where, the when, and the how, that's still under wraps. Even those close to the situation are being kept in the dark. What we do know is this: it all started behind closed doors. In a move that caught everyone off guard, Caitlin Clark, Sophie Cunningham, and Reggie Miller held a private summit. No cameras, no leaks, no social media breadcrumbs, just silence and rising speculation. They called it the Secret Summit, and insiders are already calling it one of the most pivotal moments the sport has seen in years. What happened in that room could change everything. Sources say the meeting went down inside the Indiana Pacers' elite training facility, a venue steeped in history, where champions are molded and legends are made. To the casual observer, it looked like just another quiet day in basketball. But for those who knew where to look, something major was unfolding behind the scenes. And the choice of location, far from random, for Caitlin Clark, the rookie phenom taking the WNBA by storm with the Indiana Fever. this is now home turf. It's where she's captivating fans, breaking records, and shifting the spotlight onto a new era of the women's game for Reggie Miller, the iconic sharpshooter and face of Indiana basketball royalty. This facility is hallowed ground, though, mostly out of the public eye these days. His unexpected presence turned heads and fueled speculation. And then there was Sophie Cunningham. Sophie Cunningham, tenacious, tactical, and fiercely respected, brought a raw intensity that perfectly balanced the energy in the room. Known not only for her relentless play, but also for her growing off-court influence, her presence alone signaled that this wasn't just a casual sit-down. Something big was in motion, and whatever it was wrapped in total secrecy. Sources say every person involved signed strict NDA letters. Even team insiders were left guessing. No leaked photos, no cryptic post, just locked doors, hushed voices, and the kind of silence that speaks volumes. So, why the secrecy, and why now? Whispers in league circles suggest this wasn't about marketing or strategy. This was something much more ambitious, possibly historic. Some believe it's the launch of a bold new alliance between the WNBA and NBA, one that could set a new standard for collaboration in professional sports. Others suspect it's tied to a powerful movement aiming to reshape how media rights and player equity are handled across both leagues. One thing's clear: this isn't business as usual. There's even buzz about a groundbreaking mentorship program, one that pairs legends like Reggie Miller with rising stars like Caitlin Clark and Sophie Cunningham, a model designed to guide the next generation by connecting them directly with those who built the game. And Reggie Miller's presence, it speaks volumes. He's long stepped out of the limelight. For him to return now for this meeting is no small gesture. This isn't just a Hall of Famer lending his name. It's a living symbol of Indiana basketball excellence stepping back and with purpose. If Reggie's involved alongside two of the most electric forces in today's women's game, then you know it's something monumental, and the timing couldn't be more important. Women's basketball is soaring, breaking viewership records, dominating headlines, and capturing new generations of fans. Meanwhile, the NBA is navigating calls for change, for more equity, and deeper connection with the evolving culture around it. This could be the bridge, a cross-generational, cross-league alliance rooted in legacy, powered by progress, and guided by three transformative voices. And here's what we do know: something powerful is unfolding behind the scenes. And it's not about endorsements, media tours, or viral headlines. It's about legacy. It's about reimagining how future generations engage with the game. It's about uniting the past, the present, and the future into one defining moment. As fans anxiously await the official word, one truth stands tall: whatever happened behind those doors in Indiana wasn't just a meeting. It was a spark, a turning point, a quiet revolution that could reshape the sport as we know it. Because when legends and rising icons come together, not for attention, but for purpose, you don't just feel the shift, you remember it. And someday, when the dust settles and the history books are written, we may look back on that day as more than just a headline, but as the moment modern basketball was reborn. This summit didn't just bridge generations, it lit the path forward. Now, let's take a closer look at the rising stars who sat across from a legend and the movement they just might be leading. Caitlin Clark isn't just a promising WNBA rookie, she's a game changer, rewriting the blueprint for what it means to be a first-year player in professional basketball. From the moment she suited up for the Indiana Fever, it was clear she wasn't here to blend in, she was here to ignite something. Clark didn't just show flashes of brilliance, she flipped the league on its head, breaking records, smashing barriers, and pulling millions of new fans into the fold. She turned every game into a must-watch event. With her signature deep threes, laser-sharp passing, and an almost telepathic court sense, Clark doesn't just play the game, she transforms it. In just one season, she took a struggling Fever team from near forgotten to playoff hopefuls, and in doing so, she lit a fire under the entire league. Every time she touches the ball, the crowd leans in, because with Caitlin Clark, the next moment might just be history. Her basketball IQ, off the charts, her composure in high-stakes moments, already drawing comparisons to some of the game's greatest. But Caitlin Clark's magic doesn't stop at the stat sheet. It's in her leadership, her calm under pressure, her unshakable connection with fans. Packed arenas, top-selling jerseys, and major brand deals all tell the same story. Caitlin Clark isn't just in the WNBA, she's transforming it. She's not a rising star, she's the beacon of a new generation, a symbol of the league's evolution as it steps into its long-awaited golden age. And standing across from her, Sophie Cunningham, a seasoned powerhouse for the Phoenix Mercury. If Caitlin is the future, Sophie is the fierce and fiery present, a no-nonsense competitor with a relentless motor. Sophie plays like every possession is personal. She dives for the 50-50 its balls. She wrestles for rebounds. She thrives in crunch time. She's not just a player, you feel her on the court.